What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. I've been really busy with stuff, working on some side things, very important side things that I hope to tell you about very shortly. Basically today, I will be going on a quick little Filipino bakery / pastry run in San Francisco. For those of you that don't know, I really love my pastries. San Francisco has a really great pastry game. One of my friends actually was very curious about Filipino pastries and breads. So today we're gonna be trying out 3 of my favorite classic, San Francisco Daly City pastry spots or bakeries and showing her what they're about. I'm gonna go pick her up. I think it'll be a very fresh, interesting take on Filipino food. All right, let's go. What's up?
What's up?
You ready for some Filipino breads?
I'm so ready.
All right, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I'm a pastry baker here in San Francisco.
Where do you work?
Where?
Yeah, where do you work?
I work at Jane the Bakery.
If you haven't been to Jane the Bakery, it's an underrated bakery in San Francisco. I don't think they get enough rep as they should. What do you know about Filipino food so far? Or Filipino breads? What have you had so far?
I've had senorita bread. Does
Oh,
that even count?
No, that counts. That
Okay.
counts.
I've had pulvera, like the little ones from Goldilocks.
Okay.
That people have like brought back from trips and stuff, but
Right.
that's basically it, I think. So then my friend was telling me about that one bread with like the buttercream and then the cheese on top.
Oh, ensaymada?
Yeah, and so that got me like really curious, which
Word.
is like when I asked you about it.
Word.
Yeah.
Ensaymada is the best. Our first stop is actually senorita bread. For those of you that don't know, senorita bread is, I think it's a fortified dough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like an enriched dough.
Oh, there we go,
but
enriched. Enriched is the right term.
It's actually like, I don't know, it doesn't taste that sweet, right? It's
Right.
like the filling that's more sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the filling that's like where it's at.
Yeah.
It's just butter and sugar. Vlogging and driving. This is safe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder that too every time I do this.
Okay, but you just keep doing it.
I keep doing it,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Can't stop, won't stop. Alright, what's up guys? We have arrived at Starbread. Gonna get some senorita bread. So we just got our goods. We got some original senorita bread and then one of every flavor. But yeah, you had a question?
Yeah, what is pandesal?
Pandesal is literally translates to bread of salt. I always make the equivalation that it's basically like a American dinner roll. It's not enriched. It's just flour, water, salt, milk, and then breadcrumbs on top. Historically, it was like really salty, but I think over time, as the Philippine palate changed because of history and colonization, it like got sweeter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Next stop is Valerios. Have you heard of Valerios before?
I haven't.
Word.
I was like so surprised.
I think I mentioned before they have like that really long log. It's like that log of bread, and then in the middle there's cream cheese. Yeah. And then there's like cream cheese on top with like butter and sugar, and you're basically gonna get like 10 pounds in one sitting.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down.
All right, we are here at Valerios. This is basically where I grew up getting breads. My mother rather would buy a lot of bread from this bakery and just like stock our house. All our pandesal, all our ensaymada, and anything else we wanted would be coming from here. This is a special place in my heart, and probably like a bunch of Filipino Americans' hearts too. Are you hyped?
I'm so hyped. Like, this got to be like the most authentic spot, right? So.
I hope it's authentic. That'd be hella funny if it was just like run by Mexicans.
Yeah.
Just kidding, joke. This is the thing I was talking about.
The roll?
Yeah, it's basically just like a fat ass piece of bread. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the one? Yeah, I think this is the one I like. Basically just huge ass roll. In the middle, there's like cream cheese in it. I don't think you can see it. What was the question?
How is this only $4.25?
That's what I'm saying.
Just feed a family of 4.
This is basically why I was fat when I was in middle school. $4.25 for this whole load. Damn.
Oh my gosh, my first impression?
Yeah.
Of what?
Of Valerios.
Valerios?
Okay.
Dude, there's a lot of variety for sure. There's like too many options, but like everything is also kind of like the same but different.
Right.
So it's hard to decide which like version of what to get.
That's why you come with a Filipino.
Yeah, exactly.
So over here, This is where you'll find all of the rice cakes. In Tagalog, we call them kakanin. Basically, glutinous rice with coconut milk, and then grated coconut and sugar on top.
Okay.
But different forms of that. So, for example, this is glutinous rice made into like patties, and then you also some sugar and then small grated coconut on top. This is one of my favorite things. It's 3 layers. The bottom is glutinous rice. The middle layer is glutinous rice mixed with jackfruit. And then the top layer is glutinous rice mixed with ube. This is pretty lit. This is one of my favorite things. This is basically glutinous rice base with something called latik on top, which is basically a coconut caramel that's reduced down. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, this is like a seasonal thing that you can get in the Philippines. Basically, it's purple glutinous rice cooked in a bamboo tube, and you slather it with butter, sugar.
Butter.
Yeah, butter, sugar, and then some coconut shavings. Hey guys, so thanks for watching this first episode on Filipino breads, where I take my friend Sandy to some of the most popular and common Filipino bakeries in the Bay Area. For those of you that don't know, Filipino breads are for the most part unfortified, meaning they do not have any fats, which come in the forms of butter, milk, or lard. But as you've seen in this video, there are some other versions that do have them. The most common bread is pandesal, which is a kind of American dinner roll kind of vibe, but we have a lot of luxurious, decadent breads. For example, one of these is ensaymada, which actually takes a lot of time and effort to make. These breads will either come plain, sprinkled with breadcrumbs, or in the case of ensaymada and senorita bread, either be filled or slathered with a mixture of butter and sugar, and in some cases cheese on top, just because, you know, Filipinos love that combination, that juxtaposition of salty and sweet. So stay tuned for the next episode where my friend and I will mukbang all these carbs, and you'll see her first impressions on Filipino bread. This is well. This is well filled. This is like tremendously more filled than the other one.
It's almost like too much filling for me.
No, that's the Philippines, baby. That's
how it is?
That's how it is.
Okay.
Just wait until you freaking open this up. Like literally, this is just like a thick log. There's like this much cream cheese all the way in the middle. You think that's too much? Just wait till you eat this. Nice. Everywhere.
Yo, this is good.